Hello and assalamu alaikum. My name is Mohammed Jebreel and welcome back to a new video. So today our main topic is about that how to expand English vocabulary. So this is our today's topic. So first of all we would be talking about it. Why is it important to learn English vocabulary? So like there are many importance of learning English vocabulary in our life. Like when someone would listen, so they would think that yes, he have vocabulary, he can speak, he is good and he is eligible, he can speak English in his life. So when you are speaking, like that makes a person really good when you are using vocabulary and different type of things in your speaking. So that's why it is very important for everybody to learn vocabulary in his life. Because of vocabulary he can use different type of words with someone, he can do most of the things and other things. So that's why it is very important for someone to learn vocabulary in English. So as I told that it was the importance of vocabulary, that why should we learn vocabulary. So now we would tell I would tell you that how can somebody, if he is learning vocabulary or if he is improving his vocabulary in English, so how can he do that. So let's get started. First of all, read regularly. This is very important. You should read articles, genre, stories, books, and all of the things, essays, report, and all of the things that you see in your life. You should read them. If you are going in a car and you see on the road there is something, read that, because in that there would be a vocabulary and that there can be a word that you won't know. So because of that you can go and search that on mobile, that what do this mean, or you can have a dictionary with your own self. So when you would have a dictionary, you would write that in the dictionary or a notebook, we can say a notebook. So in a notebook you would write that, and after that you would memorize it. It's not about that once you just saw that and you saw, oh it's easy, I can do that. So you should memorize that, you should go and use that in your speaking. So because of this it would be easy for you to speak and develop your vocabulary easily. So that's why when you are reading, there are many and tons of vocabulary that would come in front of you. So you would see that and you would go through it. After checking it in a dictionary, you should have a dictionary because there is every word in dictionary. So you would go and search that what does this mean, what are the synonyms of this vocabulary or this word. So because of this your vocabulary would be improving and you would know how to start your best. So the second tip that I would share with you is that learn words in context. You should learn words in context. As I told you in the start, that you should memorize and you should use that words, the words that you are learning in your speaking. Because of this, when you would be speaking, that would be in your brain whenever the time would be of speaking that vocabulary or that word. So that word would come in your mind and you would be able to speak that easily. So that's why it is very important for you to go through it. If you are not using that in your daily life, if you are not using that in your speaking, so how would you develop it? You should memorize it, you should speak and understand the meaning of this word, so that you can enhance your vocabulary easily. I do suggest that you should watch English movies because they speak outstanding English. There are tons of words, tons of vocabulary that you can understand or you can learn from there. So you should watch English movies, whoever is learning vocabulary, because there are lots of vocabulary that you can learn, and you should speak that in your daily life with the person who you are sitting or anywhere you can do. And also there are apps related to this. I would suggest you Quizlet. This is an app where you can improve your vocabulary, you can speak over there. So because of this, nowadays it's very easy. You have digital, this is the era of technology. You can go and search it digitally, that you want to learn from ChatGPT, you want to learn from Quizlet. So there are tons of websites and everything have been converted to digitally. So that's why you can go and search over there and you can learn vocabulary easily over there. So that's why you should learn words in context. So the next tip that I would share with you is that practice speaking and writing. These both are very important. Why you should practice these? There are various and there are more reasons of this, that why you should practice speaking and writing. Like now, if you are learning vocabulary, what you should do? You should speak them. Now you have a journal or a dictionary or a notebook, that wherever you write that words or the vocabulary that you learn, you write over there. So after that you know that what I would do, you know what, how would I write that, and how would I explain them, on how would I use them in my daily life. And I would give you an important thing that most of people say that we don't have anyone, how would we practice this speaking, how would we practice vocabulary with someone, there is no one in our society, there is no one in our family that speak English. So there are academies, there are public speaking, or there are English speaking places or centers where you can go, you can learn over there, or you can not only go over there, there are various people, you would find one person that would know how to speak English, so you would speak in English with him. If you are learning English, you won't go and speak in another language, you should try to speak in English with him too, so that you can improve easily, you can use that vocabulary in your speaking, so after that it would be easy for you. Now, why in writing? Now, if you are writing a letter and reports, these are formal, and formal things varies a lot, because if you are writing formal letters, there should be vocabulary, you should know how to write letters, you should know how do I write article to someone, or how do I write something else, whatever you are writing, you should know various vocabularies, you should know about vocabularies, and the words that are in your mind, you should write them over there. So that's why it is very important for you in your speaking and writing, that you should use these words and practice speaking and writing a lot. Now, the last and the fourth tip that I would share with you is that practice word game. Why? Word games are very important. Now, if someone is saying, I want to refresh myself, I am so bored, what do? I want to play a game. So you should not go to shooting games or the other games, action games. You should go to the word games that are very good and funny for your life, because in this your mind would be addicted to it. Like there is a game Wordle, and over there are crosswords, puzzles in which you would learn English easily. When there are, like, if you go into the app, you would get to know more knowledge about it, that what happens in the app. So that's why there would be crosswords, there would be English words, you would have to identify them. Because of this, you would be also feeling not bored, you won't be feeling bored, you would be feeling energetic, you would think about the words, that what should I fit in this crossword, or what should I fit in this blank place. So after this, these games would very be important in your life, because you are having crosswords, you are playing games related to building up vocabulary, or you are related to words. So from this, it would be very important for you to go and search games that are related to words or improving vocabulary. So that's why it is very important. So in the end, I would conclude that most of people say that we want to learn vocabulary and we want to do this, we want to learn more words in our life. It can be not only English, there are many languages. I'm not talking even about English, but nowadays we use English, so that's why I'm talking about it mainly. So I have given these 4 tips, you should try these tips, and also there are other tips, you can search that, but these 4 tips are very important. You should work on these, so that you would be able to expand and build up your vocabulary easily, and you would be able to speak with people easily and also in a good way. So I hope you would have learned a lot of things from this video. Till the next video, stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.